Greetings, geeks. Welcome to 2026. I'm Rob Malta. This is Geeks in Space. We're here
today, unsurprisingly, with Chris DeBona.
Hi.
Rob Roseboom.
Hello.
Gentlemen, everything's different now. It's new. It's clean. It's 2026.
It's a brand new year.
Yeah.
It's a brand new world.
The possibilities are endless.
The possibilities are endless.
Or, I mean, there's probably a lot of possibilities. I don't know about
there's like three,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, will the world end or not?
Yeah.
So there's two.
More
no.
than a handful of possibilities, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
More than a handful of worlds.
That's true.
It's really about Avengers Doomsday, right?
You know, I haven't seen
it. That's gonna be a multiverse thing.
I haven't seen any of those trailers yet.
Yeah, they're all leaked crappy. I don't want.
I know. They're showing ahead of Avatar, I think, and like every day this week, I've tried to get myself together to go to see Avatar,
and you just can't make it there.
Well, you know what? I was gonna go today, but the only showing that works for my schedule is at 10 a.m., which means I got to be out of my house at 9:30. I was still in bed.
And you would miss the shortest cast ever.
The shortest cast
this
ever.
Is that's another 3-hour one, right?
Yeah.
This latest Avatar. Yeah.
And apparently it's not as good as the second one.
I had heard it's exactly the same as the second one.
I heard
Ash people.
Yeah, I heard it's a very, very similar.
With who?
Offers little new.
This one focuses on the Ash people, I assume, who live by volcanoes, where the second one was all about the water folk.
Yep.
Who were in the water.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's getting to be a lot like The Last Airbender.
Right. We got to fight all the elementals.
Well, yeah, the first one's air, right?
The
Second one's water.
Navi-mentals?
We just haven't met the Earth Navi yet.
Yeah. The dirt Navi.
But haven't we been standing on top of the dirt Navi all the time? Yeah.
Could be.
It's really the journey along the
Could
way,
be.
right?
They're mad about it.
They hate it. They don't like being underfoot.
I have to admit, I've spent no time giving a shit about Avatar. So here's the thing, Lord of the Rings, it got a little long in the middle. All the walking, all the trekking, and all the rest. Like, I cannot picture 3 hours, much less 9 hours of Avatars.
I think
that Lord of the Rings, they have that mega showing where it's like 12 hours long, and director's cuts and all the rest. I would do that rather than sit through even 1 more hour Avatar.
See, I don't mind the Avatars, but I agree 100% that they are the most generic of blockbuster in terms of anything except for spectacle. And for spectacle, I think they're fantastic, which is why the only reason that I'm interested in seeing it is to see it in 3D on an IMAX screen. And like if it comes out on streaming, I won't even care.
Sure, and to figure out what sort of tentacled fire beasts exist.
Yeah.
We haven't seen yet.
And they have tail interaction.
You mentioned the Navi floating. My house has been all about it lately because we watched all of Welcome to Derry, and my significant other was so into it. It was all like, okay, now we need to watch It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2. So like I have consumed all of the It that's been made in the last few years, and it's been good. It's been good.
So I was talking to a friend, and from New Hampshire or Maine. No, they're from Maine. And I made a Stephen King joke, and they're like, you wouldn't believe what my mom just said. I'm like, what? She's like, oh yeah, she's been like Stephen King's something, and she didn't realize it was Stephen King until like a couple of years ago.
Oh no.
This is this guy in town.
So Edgar Wright directed The Running Man.
I saw the interview where
he's talked about Stephen King.
Yeah.
The cab driver's like, oh, you're a Stephen King fan. I'll drive you past his house if you want to see it. He didn't want to say that he was in town to meet Stephen King.
Yeah, I saw The Running Man. I have to tell you, it was Glenn Powell. Powell. He was the wrong choice.
Oh, really?
I don't buy that he's that upset.
Oh.
He's supposed to be this angry guy, right? And I'm just like, it's like watching a puppy.
He's too beautiful.
He's too pretty. He's too likable. You need somebody who is.
I thought that's why it worked, but
the end was so thin, man.
Yeah, the end is thin.
Like the movie is really good until the last 10 minutes.
Yeah,
You know,
when
like
once they reveal
they really pulled their punch.
once they reveal that what Ronan the Destroyer is the guy under the mask, you're just like,
Nah.
you know what's fantastic, which you cannot sleep on, is Plur1bus.
Oh no, I just finished it last night.
Oh, so good, so good. I'm only one episode into Fallout, the season 2 of Fallout.
We saw the second episode of Fallout after Plur1bus. So.
Yeah. There's also a new season of Shorzy out, and they started that off really, really well, I thought.
Wait, I point of personal privilege, Your Honor. So what's the opposite of IMAX?
Minimax?
Like Minimax?
That would be like watching it on your phone.
Well, no. So I want something that's, you're still going to the theater, but it's like definitely not IMAX. You know, it's kind of like a small theater.
Well, the Michigan theater has like a screening room in the back. And they've got a couple of those at the Michigan theater and at the State theater. And they're like, 20-person theaters.
Yeah, this is more like, it's bigger than that. It's like 200 or more. But yeah, it's definitely not IMAX. And so this is how I saw Tron Ares.
Oh no,
3D in this theater.
Oh,
and what? There's Atmos.
Yep.
And then there's something
Atmos-ish.
minus. Atmos adjacent.
Yep.
Because like I'm watching this thing, and the 3D was actually quite good. They've got it dialed in.
I only saw it in 2D.
So the picture was good. The sound though, every time they changed a reel, which I know is not a thing with digital IMAX, every time they changed a reel, it made a Windows system beep.
Bing.
Bonk.
That's awesome.
Or it was like a Mac system beep, and I'm like,
oh no.
I'm like, I managed to ignore it later in the movie, but I'm like, that's really annoying.
Yeah, that is suck.
So
it's hard to believe that Tron's real when that noise.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah,
it totally destroyed my suspension of disbelief.
Took you right out of it.
Of Jared Leto pretending he's a wooden newborn.
For me, he made that movie just unbearable. I thought Glenn Powell was the thing that made Running Man like not just like, I think Running Man is like a 3.5 star, almost a 4-star kind of movie. Glenn Powell
if they had
is why
like leaned in on him being an angry guy.
See, I thought they really did, but
yeah, I think that was the mistake. Of that
Fair
movie.
enough.
Like if they had just like him being downtrodden, him being crushed by the system, like I buy it. But like the part where he's just really angry all the time, it's like,
fair enough.
Yeah, no, sorry, but yeah, no. Tron, like I liked it, but man, Leto really made it hard.
Yeah, he does.
Like even the Eve Kim storyline, all that stuff, I thought it was actually really fun. And
that part I was okay with.
It was good,
but it was too arbitrary. It was too weird, and like people cared for reasons that I didn't understand. It would have made a better 45-minute long music video. But, whatever. Have you seen Bugonia yet?
What?
Bugonia.
Oh no.
I watched that last night. It's good, like really good, like super fucked up. It's Jesse
the Red Letter
Plemons.
Media guy said. Yeah.
Jesse Plemons kidnaps Emma Stone. She's a CEO. He's a crazy person. He believes that she's an alien, and so he shaves her head because they use their hair to communicate with the mothership, and then keeps her a prisoner and tortures her for most of the movie. But it's directed by the dude that did Poor Things and The Lobster and Yorgos Lanthimos, and it's good. Like,
is he Greek? You figure with a name like
seems
that?
like it. Seems plausible.
Also, that's a pretty common mistake. Aliens control you through their eyes, not hair.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why. Well, you wear the tinfoil hat. You should wear tinfoil sunglasses.
Yeah.
Darn
aliens.
I also watched one that was like, if you're looking for a feel good, it's called I Swear, and it's about a British dude in the 80s and 90s who has Tourette's. But it's played by, you mentioned Lord of the Rings. It's played by the guy who plays Elrond in the new Amazon Prime Lord of the Rings series.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I'll watch that after I watch Avatar.
Yeah, I'm sure. That show's the mess.
Yeah.
It's a little bit better than Avatar, I think.
But
I haven't watched any of the last season, so
I
That's how
would put
good
it a little worse than Avatar, but neither of them are like
Rings
things
of
that you
Fire.
celebrate.
That's what it's called.
And I have been watching a lot of like dumb stuff, but so I discovered that when I migrated over from my old NAS to my new NAS, all of my How Did This Get Made movie collection got nuked. So
Oh,
it
no.
must have been in a folder that I didn't mirror. And
Oh.
so I re-downloaded, for reasons, every single movie in my How Did This Get Made folder. And so now my entire like watch list is the entire history of like 200 episodes of How Did This Get Made. I don't recommend it. We rewatched Tremors this week.
That's great.
That is a really good movie. It holds up really well. Oh, and the new Knives Out.
Shit. All right, what's that?
The new Knives Out.
I haven't seen it yet.
Wake Up
Is it
Dead
good?
Man. It's really good.
Again, the last one felt kind of thin.
Oh,
you
see, I
know?
really enjoyed the last one, but I liked the idea that they were basically making fun of Elon Musk for 2 hours.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
All right, we have to wrap this up because we have to get back to
Oh.
our us time.
Our us time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
well, all right. Marco Rubio banned Calibri, the font, because
Yes, that's
it's too DEI guys.
It's
Yeah,
too friendly
sure.
to people with vision problems.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
it accommodates. That's the argument.
That's the argument that
Oh my
they
God.
adopted Calibri because it had serif hints
Oh
for
my God.
reading small print.
That's how embarrassing.
And honestly, can I just say, as an aging American, right? My reading vision has gotten worse
Yeah.
over time, of
Yeah, yeah.
course. Right? That's what it does.
Yep.
So all the sans serif fonts that people are using. Anyway,
Wait, are you pro or con on the serifs and the sans?
I'm very pro serif.
All right.
Because it gives the eyes hints on
yeah,
what you're reading, you
for
know.
sure.
So yeah. So them banning Calibri, it's just like the stupid cherry on top of the stupid cake that is our stupid administration.
It's
like
really
stupid,
weird. It's
you know?
really weird
it's
because
deeply stupid, you know.
I can't understand like who's the person who's like, yeah, I'm voting for you now.
Yeah,
Like-
you
like-
you hate Calibri, I hate Calibri.
Yeah, like, and the real argument is we should ban Arial because it's a shitty Helvetica. Like that's the real crime.
Well, you know, they wanted to go to Times New Roman, but
The New York Times, you can't do that because the New York Times is the failing
Isn't there
New
a-
York Times.
a Fox New Roman, you know.
Oh, there we go.
I think it's just being shitty. I think that's
Yeah.
they're just
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 shitty
general
for the sake of it.
shittiness is what
Yeah.
they're after. So,
Yeah, it's. I mean, I know the cruelty is the point.
Yeah, but
But
at
like,
the same time, the stupid cruelty, it's like you're just wasting money
Right.
on refonting all your signs now. I mean, it's so dumb.
yeah, it's so dumb. Like, what
It's
a
just so
waste of time.
dumb.
They should have just gone Comic Sans and
Like-
just
like-
been cool.
There was I think I told you about this. There was a fashion article in the New York Times or the New Yorker about the Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
And it led with, sadly, there's clearly a mirror famine going on in the Silicon Valley. And the joke is that, don't these people know what they look like? You know? And it's like, does nobody ever like look at what they're doing and go, wow, that's really dumb.
It's embarrassing.
You know, you're the dumb one, right? You know, it's like
they
there's a
don't,
mirror
but they don't
famine, and-
care.
I know they don't care. I
because
know, I
because
know.
you need to
also-
motivate 10% of the population.
Yeah.
The dumb one don't know that they're dumb.
Yeah.
Well, like they
To be
look in the
clear,
mirror and it's
I
a
don't think
funhouse
they're
mirror.
dumb.
you
I
know?
No.
think they know how dumb this is.
Yes.
Oh,
they are
no, the
motivating
leadership.
Sure.
no.
10% of the population is motivated by this, and you only need 10% of Germany to get a Hitler.
Yeah. No, there was a YouTube video and it was Zach Friedman. He does 3D printing stuff. And he's like, and he said he brought up something that happened in Germany during World War II. And he's like, you know, with the German Nick Fuentes. And I'm like, it was just really funny. I was like, that was good, you know. So. Anyway.
So they found that Unix v4 tape. It's like before they were versioning Unix. It's from the early 70s.
Wait, but if it's V4,
right?
you know.
Because in V4 they didn't really have like releases. It was just like you want a Unix system, we just mirror whatever we have running today, and that's what you get. And so this one was apparently like 9 months before v5. And it's like now the oldest or one of the, it's like in that era when I guess they were migrating to recompiling everything in C and stuff. I just think that's really neat.
Yeah, it's funny, I've got a 9-track. It's like over here. Yeah, it's not handy. It's in a box, and it's the original CSAI lab at MIT.
Okay.
And when I got to Google, the head of the CSAI lab, he came to me. It's like, hey, we found these tapes, and we think it's the original MTS, CSAI lab tapes. And I was like, cool. He's like, can you pay to get it off the tape? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And so we got this, and then Stallman, it was like really upset. He's like, I don't want people reading my email. I don't want people reading my stuff. And then it's like, okay, so we never released it. It's like,
I still have like a complete backup of Slashdot from when it was like 6 months old.
Sure.
Like before Andover. It's after I switched to Mod Perl, and like right after I think user login accounts. But I don't have. I don't think I have a database dump to go with it, so it's not like I could actually get it going without like rebuilding all the databases.
That's still on the internet, right?
It still exists.
I wonder if you could like bring up like Slashdot, the day of Slashdot, 20 years ago, whatever.
So
I guess you could.
There was a point like around Article 500 where I changed the format and a bunch of stuff got lost. Like I think I was only able to import some of it because there was a formatting. Because before that, I stored all the articles in flat text files, and the data structure changed subtly, and so my importer never got it right, and I had no interest in that sort of thing in 1998 or whatever. I didn't think that was important because I didn't really realize that Slashdot was going to be a thing.
Yeah, I got to tell you, you could Cloud code up some stuff for that. That'd be kind of great right now.
I bet.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We gotta wrap this up.
Okay. I want to see if I had any other movies that I wanted to suggest.
What about Rob?
Yeah, Rob. See anything good?
Then you.
I've spent the last week with COVID.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything.
Man, that sucks.
Besides the inside of my eyes.
Aw.
Yeah, it does make you tired, Did you
Christmas
get the
Day
booster
was
last
the
year?
worst. That was yeah. Christmas Day was the peak COVID over
Lucky
here.
you.
I was awake 2 or 3 hours all day.
We missed you at New Year's.
Sarah's still sick.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I had it in May of this year, and then I got the booster in I don't know, August, September. So and the booster, like it was its own ride.
My
but I had it.
My vax for COVID this year kicked my ass. It was a whole weekend where I felt like garbage.
No, I was just tired, and my arm was sore.
All right. Does anybody have anything else they want to get off the chest before I play the theme music? Awesome. Well, that was definitely episode 902 of Geeks in Space. Thank you to Chris DeBona.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
And to Rob
Bye.
Roseboom.
Yep. Bye.
And we will
See you guys all some other time. Bye-bye.